Well, we've certainly met some very special people here in Sydney during our time at the ANZ Championship pre-season tournament. None more so than the person to my left, the special guest now on Fever TV, a Fever fan from the very beginning, Angela Hall. Angela, thanks very much for your time.
No problem.
You are a Fever fan, as I said, from the very beginning, but one with a different story. You followed us from the other side of the world.
I did, yes. I used to obviously watch it on Sky Sports back in the UK when Stacey Rosenman and Berman, I think, was playing at that time. And I've been a fan ever since, basically. And then obviously when I came to Australia, I continued to follow them.
So of all the teams, why ours?
Basically because I just thought that they played with passion. They never gave up. And it was obviously, it's not as much funded, the club. And I felt at that time they were a little bit the underdogs and I wanted them, I always supported them since then.
You mentioned your favourite player is, or was, of course, Stacey Rossman. She was our first ever captain. She's now the first woman to captain and coach a franchise in ANZ Championship history. You must get a thrill out of coming and watching her make that transformation from player to coach. Yeah,
definitely. Obviously, I used to follow her because she was a wing attack and centre. Just used to watch what she did and try to get some tips from her and put them into my own game. But obviously, when she left and then when Norma Plummer took over, I was obviously still following. And then when Norma left and Stacey became coach, it was just perfect for me. Yeah, so obviously continued to follow them since then.
And you got the chance to meet Stacey earlier this afternoon, which must have been very nice.
It was really good and very exciting.
So you mentioned the fact that you've been following them from the start, but I understand that last year you got to go one step further because your boss bought you a Fever membership.
He did. He bought me a Fever membership. He knew how passionate I was and how I followed them. But what he didn't know is that obviously the team is from Perth. Obviously I wouldn't be able to get to any games, but it was a thought that counts. And still, he bought me tickets for this as well. So I've obviously got to meet the team here. So that's even better.
You're based here in Sydney, as you mentioned, so you watch us from the other side of the country. The chance to come and get up close and personal with the team on weekends like this must be fantastic.
It's amazing, and if I'd have known about it earlier, I would have done it in previous years. But obviously I didn't know, so it's been amazing, and one of my dreams really.
And just finally, Angela, you've been on from the start with Fever since 2008. The club started to taste a little bit of success last year with that first ever finals appearance. It must have been great to be a part of that as a member of our Fever family, but also excited about what lies ahead in 2016. Definitely.
I thought they could have done it last year. I really believed that they had everything in place for last year. It didn't happen. So this year, I'm almost thinking, it's going to be Fever. It's going to win this.
We think that too, Angela. Look, it's been fantastic to get the opportunity to meet you, to introduce you to the players, bring you into the dressing room here this afternoon. Really appreciate your support and being a member of the Fever family, and we look forward to seeing you again at one of our away games.
No, thank you.